Hey there, folks. So, just out taking in some sun and trying to enjoy the lovely scene here in Portland. And as I was walking along here by the Willamette, I noticed this plume of pollution. I don't know if you can see that. The river is pretty polluted already, but there's that kind of brownish, disgusting looking plume there. Just turn the camera around and give you a better sense of what I'm looking at. So the river typically looks kind of like that. It's a little bit green and disgusting, but then there's this brownish plume of something that is being dumped into the river. You can see it's all murky and not exactly sure what it is, but my intuition tells me that it's from this construction site over here. Stream from this culvert that empties out into the river. So just show you guys what this culvert looks like. There's this little stream that feeds into the Willamette River through this culvert down here, and I've seen it before, this culvert, and you can see what it looks like. It's kind of gross. So there's the disgusting stuff feeding into the river. Just see if I can make my way down here without falling. Basically, you know, the river is pretty polluted already, but there's a steady, you know, whether it's a trickle or a stream or a gush of pollution that gets dumped into the river, and it's typically industrial, you know, industrial pollution. Like, my instinct is that this pollution is coming from that construction site. There's no recent rain, so all of this pollution is being dumped in through some sort of a introduction of water out of this storm drain. So, you know, companies are not supposed to dump their pollution into the river. It's actually a crime to pollute waterways here in Oregon, but that doesn't stop them from doing it. And typically law enforcement just looks the other way. You know, there's no, you almost see zero fines handed out by the Department of Environmental Quality for this type of pollution. It's basically, you know, whatever that was, it looks like paint maybe, or pretty sure it's paint. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys because I think it's disgusting, and it's very typical of what happens not just here in Oregon, but all around the country, that our waterways are polluted, and the people who do the polluting, they just about never have to be accountable for it. So even though, you know, they're dumping whatever that poisonous matter is right into the river, they're not going to be accountable. Just go over here again. This is the, and you know, I'm not 100%, but it's a pretty easy connection to make. So just show you. There's the construction site. Got some people up there. The ocean comes out down there. So a pretty easy connection to make. Let's just walk over here. May as well, since I got you on the line. It looks like there's some orange paint that's being applied over here. So just dumped their orange paint into the gutter, and then that orange paint went down into the river. Just turn the camera around, show you guys the orange paint. There's the orange paint. You can see it's pretty fresh. Just go over here by the construction, guys. May as well, since I'm already over here. Yeah, so this pretty obvious pollution from this construction site. see what looks like a hose where they were pumping it right into the river. So wait for the traffic to die down a second here. Plume of pollution over there. So appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in, and